Welcome back. Let's get into it. The Atlantic came out with a list of the 50 greatest breakthroughs since the wheel by gathering a panel of 12 historians, engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs and asking them to list the innovations or inventions that had the greatest social impact. Within this list, there were 9 breakthroughs that dealt specifically with the role of communication, those being alphabetization in the first millennia of BC, paper in the 2nd century, the printing press in the 1430s, photography in 1826, the telegraph in 1837, the telephone in 1876, radio in 1906, television in 1927, and the internet between the 1960s to the 1980s, depending on how you define it. I believe future historians will list the creation and propagation of social media as one of the most influential communication methods of this era. There are more people sharing more information using social media than any other form of communication in history. Did you know that users on Instagram shared 1.3 billion images just yesterday? And the day before that, and the day before that? That's just 3 days. Just imagine 4 billion messages, each worth 1,000 words apiece, shared with everyone on a platform with 2 billion users on it. Needless to say, social media is impactful, and companies are making big money using it. And you can too. With social media, you can develop a relationship with your audience in a way that wasn't possible before. So let's start with the basics. What is social media marketing? Social media marketing is a strategy that uses social media platforms to connect with your customer avatar and bring them through the customer value journey. With social marketing, you're going to target customers in the first 2 stages of the CVJ, aware and engage. Generate awareness of your brand and your marketing campaigns and get your customer avatar to engage with your content, that being blog posts, podcast episodes, etc., by driving them to your website. These are the basics of social media marketing that you could think of when you decide to launch your strategy. But there are other pros to having a social audience. You can use your audience to discover what your customer avatar wants to learn about and what topics interest them. Using that knowledge, you can create content around it, lead magnets, or paid products. You can also use your social audience as a testing ground for your paid campaigns. Test out copy and ad creatives on your social feed to see how your audience reacts. The content that has the most engagement, views, or conversions is exactly the content you want to put your ad dollars behind. Social media marketing is a huge opportunity for most businesses. Even the most niche industries can find their customer avatars online, but that doesn't mean they have to. Do you need to use social media marketing? It's easy to say yes to this question and pretend that everybody should be using social media, but a social media strategy shouldn't feel like an anchor when you're keeping your ship afloat. If your business is feeling like you can't keep up with the demand for your products or services, you don't have the capacity to give your customers a 5-star experience, or you're a one-person show and you don't have any extra time, then your social strategy should wait while you fix the leaking holes. If the goals of your business or the company you work for include wanting more leads and customers, needing more revenue, and you're looking for more social proof, then you should use social media marketing. But if you feel like your ship is sinking, it's way more important for you to spend your time plugging those leaking holes by, for example, creating systems, delegating and hiring, or just simplifying your offer. Once you can keep up with demand, continue to give your customers a 5-star experience, and have time to create high-quality, useful content, then you can implement your social media marketing strategy. We'll explain social strategies tomorrow. Be sure to tune in.